so good.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Daily Bone Podcast. Wednesday, August 28th. We have a lot to talk about. First thing I want to talk about, top of the hour, kicks. How many nose strips at this point? How many?
Two.
Two.
Slightly layered. Because if I went up a little bit higher on the top one, it would have went into my eye duct, and I've done that before. So that was the highest, so a little slight layering on the bottom.
Should we just go and get the deviated septum surgery and call it a day?
Nah, I don't trust anesthesiology. I think it can permanently affect your brain, and I think they could do weird shit to you while you're asleep. You don't fucking know. I think I'm a gifted person. I think they knock me under. CIA agents come out the fucking door. They're like, cool, we got 30 minutes. They start running fucking tests on me. I've never gotten a blood test done. I've never submitted anything to the medical establishment. They got nothing on me.
Interesting. So you think the deep state is going to get involved if they find
I'm not saying they're going to. I'm saying that they would have the ability to do it, and I wouldn't be able to know during that period of time. Also, I think there's studies, anesthesiology, you get put under it. It makes your brain dumber. Some people never recover. Something to do with the oxygen or the way you breathe or whatever. Nick's shocked because he's probably been put under like 9 times.
Well, that's why. No, actually, when I got my broken arm surgery, as they were cutting my arm open, I said, no, keep me awake, doc. The CIA is coming for me. I don't care about the pain.
You probably got a chip in your fucking arm. You would have known if you were awake. Also, I'm drinking pH 9.7 alkaline water right now. So about 2.5 degrees over the rest of you plebs. You know, some people out there, they biohack, right? They like take, college teens' blood, right? And just like suck the plasma out. Me, when I biohack, I put on 2 nose strips. I drink alkaline water. You know what I mean? I'm an ethical biohacker.
There's more P than H in that water.
It ain't a water park.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to discuss crypto's dump yesterday. We'll mention Trump's new NFT drop and, of course, the Telegram fallout surrounding the founder Pavel's arrest. Seems like he got set up. He was invited to dinner with the Prime Minister of France, and then he got to France, and they just pulled the wool over him. They just took him out, which was pretty crazy.
Never trust a Frenchman, dude.
Never trust a Frenchman, I guess, right? Look, we got to announce a very special partnership. I mean, we already announced it on Twitter, on X platform, on the timeline, but we did not announce it on this show yet, which is our partnership with BullX. So that's BULLX. For those that aren't familiar, BullX is a multi-chain trading platform. There's support for Solana, Base, Ethereum, and more. You saw us put out a little video announcing the partnership. We couldn't be more excited. This is an example of a partner that just 1,000% directly aligns with us. Easy, you've been a fan of the platform since they launched. What can you tell us about BullX that maybe people don't know?
Yeah, longtime user, huge fan of it, and I think that it's like a no-brainer. Oh, and let me just change my mic. I apologize. That should be better. That should be
there. You go.
Situation. I apologize. I had to join a Commentate stream. The thing with BullX here is it just got a ton of different tools, features, and functionality that streamline the whole process, like tenfold streamline the entire situation that you're getting involved in. And what I mean by that is by trading, it has buy and sell limits, buy orders, sell orders across the board. So you can basically trade without emotions, which is my biggest thing, especially on meme coins. A ton of emotions attached. This streamlines the whole process from charting functionality, insight into things like insider wallets, when the dev buys and sells, what's going on with the coin, all socials linked, everything else, from pump fund visuals as well. So you know if a token's about to graduate versus if it already has graduated, full bonding curve metrics. It's a ton of different tools, and you can make it as complicated or as simple as you possibly want when it comes to meme coin trading. And it just puts all of those at your fingertips. On top of this, they have BullX Academy, which is if you're new to meme coins and you're hesitant to dive into the ecosystem, it gives you a full educational section of how to use different tools, how to use different things on the platform. And they're rolling out their Tron version of this, which is BullX Lite, which has 30 new features and functionality at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time today, I believe. It's 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, giving you some brand new access. And I believe we'll be giving access codes as well to that entire experience, which is awesome. You can only get those access codes through partners, so it's awesome to partner with them. I use BullX constantly, and we have a new show dropping today with me and Clemente at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which will be diving into the meme coin markets using BullX and in partnership with BullX. So extremely excited about it. If you want to get in right now, you can as well. We can share the URL. I'm going to post it in the chat in a minute here.
Yeah, BullX, make sure you give them a follow on Twitter at BULLX_IO. So just add BullX_IO. We'll have that on screen here at Ray's back. I think he had an internet problem for a second. He'll get the on screen URL ready to rock on.
Using a fucking tiny URL shortener.
He'll have that short URL on screen. It'll get pinned. Damn, Ray's.
We had to use a tiny URL. We asked Nick for a custom one, and it didn't happen.
Oh,
it didn't happen.
Hold on 1 sec. Let me.
Just disconnected.
Thanks. So now it can happen. We may have
hold on.
texted you a couple times, big guy. Thanks.
How about
Thanks.
you just cool your horses for 1 second? I was busy shooting just a groundbreaking video yesterday.
The Toyota Camry one?
No, that one's old. Ray, don't even post anything yet. Use the new URL, but don't post it on the screen just yet. Give me 2 seconds.
And
we also got to make sure it is connected to the right ref link that we have for BoDoggos.
That's what I'm adding right now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Nick. I don't want to get yelled at. All right.
Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I just relaunched Spaces. Just been having some technical issues with the Spaces platform. No big deal, though. We are back on my account, on the PO account. So it's just, if you just type in PO, I'm sure it'll pop right up. Ray, maybe we can just delete the old one.
The URL will work now.
Cool. And we got a URL, so we're ready to rock.
That's BoDoggos.com/BullX.
BoDoggos.com/BullX. So that's BODOGG.
There we go. That's a URL.
That's the URL right there. .com/BULLX. So there you go. Kicks,
why don't we it works? Well done, Nick. Well done.
There you go. Why don't we jump right into this weather report? Kicks, please take it away.
Okay. I don't think I'm ready, though. Can you give me like 5 minutes?
5 minutes?
Yeah. Today is Wednesday, August 28th. Looking over at the crypto roundup. Majors, PO, get your ticker off. I can't read. The majors are down about 4% on the day, with Bitcoin at 60K, ETH just over 2,500, and Solana at 147. PopCat is one of the biggest movers amongst the top 100 coins, up 12% on the day to a $740 million market cap. Over the past 24 hours, little Bitcoin dipped as low as 58K before bouncing back this morning. Over $300 million has been liquidated over the past 24 hours. Next up, we saw some more Telegram fallout as the Ton blockchain stopped producing them blocks yesterday evening. The blockchain is now in the process of restarting as the Ton token is down 20% on the week. Man, that's rough. You know, what do they say? Bad things happen in threes. Looks like we got one more on the way for Ton, and it can go back to up only. Last but not least, Donald Trump said, hey, why not do one more NFT trading card collection with a slightly higher supply of 350,000 and a price of $99. Over 17K have sold so far, raising $1.7 million. Gotta say, if you're buying this, you are a major idiot. But I love that America and most of the modern Western world gives you the option to make that decision for yourself. Anyways, that's it for the weather report. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, I did not know that you were going to give a little bit of commentary there in mid news story, Nick. Looks like you were surprised to hear that from Kicks too, advising people that if they buy it, they're dumbasses.
Well, that's because Kicks, I know, is voting for Kamala.
That means you're voting for Kamala, dog.
I'm not voting for Comrade Kamala, man, or Tampon Tim, for the record. Okay.
Okay.
You know who I'm voting for.
You're not part of the communist army?
No, man. No, man. Here's the thing, man. One day I was sitting there, okay? I was smoking a little weed, and I said, you know what? It was supposed to be Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Clinton.
Wow.
And you think you have choice in America. You think you guys actually choose it. Someone threw a wrench in that. His name rhymes with slump. And so I'm going to let him try to throw a wrench in to the establishment one more time before he passes away, gets in a nice gold-plated grave, and goes on to the afterlife. And that's all I got to say about that. But I'm not minting this fucking NFT collection, dude. I'm into the first one. I'm not minting the third with 350K supply. No, thank you.
He made a great video for it. He says, he's like, this one featuring what people are calling the knockout suit. I don't know about that, but people are calling that. I love how he tells you what he wants it to be called. Then he distances himself from it. Like, I didn't come up with that, though. It was somebody else, but that's what we're calling it. I don't know about that. That's not my call. And then right back to calling it that. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm just going to be, the most jack crypto guy ever. I don't know about that. I didn't say that, but people are saying it. So I'm the most jack crypto guy ever.
Your shoulder's looking pretty good. Shoulder into armpit definition.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. So look, we got Bitcoin, little Bitcoin dropping as low as $58,000 yesterday, and over 300 milli was liquidated.
Remember when you were saying that? Yeah, definitively, it's not going beneath 60 again.
No, actually, Alex Becker said that, and I think you are.
And you seem to be on his page. You were like, yeah, it makes sense.
No, I didn't. I literally didn't say that. Sideways Summer.
You literally co-signed Alex Becker.
Literally didn't say that. Sideways Summer. It's still August. It's still summer, man. Until it's not summer anymore, nothing is off the table. So
the
look,
co-signer rejecting his co-sign.
Okay. So we got you and me have never discussed a recent Alex Becker tweet ever. So I don't know what you're talking about. So let's get a little bit of TA or something here from Nick. Nick, are you panicked? Do you think that it's all going to zero?
I sold all my crypto.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
No, I'm kidding. You wouldn't do that yet.
We're still in. There's literally nothing exciting. Dude, it goes up, it goes down. It goes up, it goes down. This is the way that the chart looks, Ray. Clearly, Ray didn't have enough lines, but I got him covered.
You covered them. We brought in your own lines there.
Hold on one sec. Let me just expand it so you can really see the wedge that we're in here. I guess that wedge is a little bit misdrawn. But, we'll call it perfect. This is how I'm seeing everything right now. But I had said the other day, I was saying what's being pulled. Okay. Ray pulled up whatever that game is. What do you call that game?
Sticks and a ball. I don't know.
Kerplunk?
That is a fun game.
Kerplunk? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I thought
that sounded pretty good.
Is that what the game is, Ray?
Hear you, Ray? I'm sure you're saying it perfectly though.
Ray, what's the game?
Type it in chat.
Ray, nod or shake your head no if it's Kerplunk.
Is this audio?
So you're looking for a little what do they call us, like a bullish flag wedge kind of?
Yeah, it's a bull flag.
It's a bull flag. Ascending wedge, whatever you want to call it.
I think
descending wedges are actually bullish, not ascending. But I mean, what do I know?
Think you're right.
This isn't ascending or descending. This is a flag.
Okay.
What'd you call me?
It looks like it's descending a little bit.
This would be the version that you're talking about, Kicks. Like if you
that
have
looks way
like
better.
That,
that looks a lot better.
You're in that range.
Yeah.
That looks way better than the flag, dude. That looks way, like that's a nice channel. That's a nice channel.
Okay. So there we go. So we break out.
Make sure those lines are parallel, though. I think they're not
slight,
exactly parallel.
Slight divergence.
Okay.
Could you pull up the Bollinger Bands?
Let me just show you one other thing. What you could do at that point is you could take the base of the flag, bada bing, bada boom. This is the distance that you would be looking for on the next breakout. Toss it on there. This is perfect math. Boom. Next breakout, 93K.
Put a little iron condor on that and just make some insane.
Wait,
returns.
Where'd you get that line from?
Huh?
Where'd you get that vertical line?
He took the line from the flag at the bottom of the flag,
right here.
From the breakout, applied it to the top.
I went like this.
He's stacking flags.
They call me the flag stacker.
That's cool. Where'd you learn that? Online?
There's really not. I don't do a bunch of advanced technical analysis. Like Easy's getting into more advanced stuff because the original bullshit didn't work, and so he's now been getting into what do you call the new ones that you're Fibonacci's?
Dude, look at
Nakamoto clouds.
Can I say?
Well, no. 1 sec. The best part is Nick's making fun of fib lines, but his chart is literally fib lines, except he just manually puts them all in.
Look at this thing.
I don't know what the fuck that is, dude. I have no idea what that shit is.
Oh, you're getting sleepy.
So real quick, let me tell you guys something. When I first started buying Bitcoin in like March, April 2020, in the first, call it 3 months, when I had no idea what was going on and I didn't know the proper way to learn about it yet necessarily, I did follow a YouTube technical analysis channel, and the guy was just full of shit. He just was full of shit, literally. I mean, he was doing stuff like this, and his position was that Bitcoin was going down. It was like it's a multi-year bearish pattern. He was like, I'm trying to find something bullish, but I just can't. And it's like, dude, the guy was just full of shit. He was just an idiot.
Look at this one, though. This one, obviously, this one seems to be
a
like
sunshine ray retracement pattern. It's a pretty good one.
And it's following that bottom fib.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a fib, to be honest. I think they call that one the Justin Sun.
No, they call it fib speed resistance fan.
Is there a leprechaun on the other side?
Where does speed come into this?
I don't even know how to. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna follow that by the pitch fan. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let's grab. Okay. Well, what does this do?
Click the button.
Click again. There you go.
There we
go. Oh, hold on 1 second. My bad. So
that's like, you look like you're like charting in the 1700s, like how to navigate across the sea with that one, right?
Using
hold on 1
patterns.
second. So you go like this. We start like this, and we bring it down.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Oddly enough, that bottom trend line looks pretty good here. That bottom fan line looks pretty strong.
Yeah, and if you look at it worked the top of the fan, right, to start, and then you got the bottom of the fan.
Retested both channels in the center too. Nick, this is a pretty good fan, dude.
What is this line that appeared? It's a nice looking line.
Yeah, it's the balancer flag.
Look at that.
It affects
I don't know
depth.
what Nick just did, but I'm now a big fan of pitch fans. Huge fan.
This pitch fan is looking mighty good, dude.
So you were talking shit about my advanced TA over here? What's up? Now you're a pitch fan, Maxi?
What's up?
What? So if you're not paying attention to the pitch fan, then you don't understand technical analysis.
Facts.
Can
we get the pitch fan on the BoDoggos chart, Ray? I think that's where we really
hit that. Hit that pitch fan on that BoDoggos chart.
Put a little shit on it.
Put it on. Let's go.
Shit. I don't think you can do the pitch fan. I'll try though.
It's bullshit.
You can hear it now, right?
They use a trading view embedded app.
Tensor.trade uses a trading view embed.
Yeah,
so apologies earlier.
They use a trading view embedded.
Everything is screwed up right now on my end. Like my setup.
Yeah, what did you spill water like Clemente?
No, my whole house went out. There's a huge bang outside. Power went out, and I like panicked, ran upstairs, tried to text everybody.
Holy shit! Look at the floor, dude. This is a ridiculous chart.
Let's see it. Don't worry about it, by the way, Ray. One time I just remembered, Kix just reminded me that Clemente literally spilled water on his laptop.
Oh,
as like a show.
You weren't here on Friday.
He did it again on
Friday. Yeah, all over his desk. Did it again on Friday.
Wow, this is a shitty chart. What a bunch of pussies.
Okay. Well,
look at that chart. I mean, look, this is NFTs, man. It's volatile.
Dude, look at these dumbasses that just dumped it. What happened?
It's an accumulation zone now. This is where people accumulate.
Oh, God, it's at 4.2. I need to sell now. It's rolling back over. The pitchfork pattern's breaking down.
We stopped posting 47 tweets a day about it. So today we have to ramp up activity.
Oh,
we have to. I've been really enjoying you breaking the news on BoDoggos too. The Clinton administration's out against us. It's getting rough out there.
Yeah, man. I've been just keeping my eye to the news. I'm sure I'll find more articles as the days go on. So obviously stay tuned for those. But yeah, I guess like if I'm looking at it, I can't tell if the BoDoggos chart is better than the Bitcoin chart. I kind of feel like it is. I kind of feel like Bitcoin's in a multi-year bearish pattern, like that TA guy said, and BoDoggos is just consolidating after a blow off top of 2 days ago. So yeah, I don't know. Kix?
I'm with you.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
I have more oxygen coming to my brain than most humans because they say you only use 15% of your brain because you're only getting 15% of the oxygen your brain needs. The rest of your brain's just slowly fucking dying. And I've expanded my nostril capacity to get more fucking oxygen than the normal human by like 2 to 3x. Okay?
I'm consistently congested, but I don't want to like. I've always waited.
Are you using mouth tape at night?
So you're a mouth breather, that has cardiovascular implications, that has dental health implications because you're gonna get dry mouth, right? That saliva is not protecting the enamel and keeping the healthy bacteria to fight off the bad bacteria, right? You're not going to be sleeping as good, so it's affecting your sleep. So, only with stuffy nose, but you want to wear a nose drip? Unreal.
No, I just always haven't been able to breathe out of this nostril from the deviated septum thing.
Oh,
I
you
might
have one
actually
too.
get
You're
that
talking a
without,
big game
without
about
a
the
nose
surgery.
job. What's that?
You're talking a big game about getting the surgery earlier.
Well, maybe I do it now. Maybe I actually go and do it just because you're talking all that smack.
Mad smack.
I'm gonna
I don't
just
know.
be
Just
wearing.
make sure you write
people are
your
gonna be
will before they put you under.
Twitter is going to be disappointed when I pull off the splint and I still have the same nose. They're going to be like, what? They're going to be like, what happened?
That's a 500,000 impressions. Easy. It
You're
might
gonna be
be
breathing out of both nostrils, but you're gonna be drinking out of a
actually,
fucking straw, dude.
Pio just gave me a reason to actually go and get the deviated septum surgery. I'm going to get so
we have
they
a gentleman
actually
here saying, Nick, you got to get the surgery. It's genuinely life-changing. The gentleman's name, by the
I've
way,
heard
is
that.
Lord.
I've heard that from multiple people.
really.
I've heard it's
Joe
like life
Rogan
changing.
got it. Said it's life-changing.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
I
he
should
got it
actually
before he
just go and
started his podcast, so he literally turned into being worth $200 million because he got it. Because
I
he
think,
literally got more oxygen to his brain.
If I'm not mistaken, Dricus du Plessis, the current 185-pound champion in the UFC, also did it and said before he did it, he couldn't breathe.
I've always struggled to breathe, basically.
Yes,
Well, you probably like imagine your life trajectory, right? And like draw a pitchfork pattern, right? Where your life is at now is at the bottom of the pitchfork pattern. And if you had gotten your deviated septum taken care of in your 20s, you would have been at the top of the pitchfork pattern.
Yeah, DDP, the current 185-pound champ, was only receiving 8% oxygen through his nose prior to the surgery. It's something.
Just fucking do the nose strips like I'm doing. You can start with one strip. They're cheap. They're affordable. They'll and like just try it, dude. I guarantee you the next morning you wake up and be like, oh, wow. You'll be shouting praises about me and my recommendation. Looks like
M123123 was on the same tip. Shout out to him for rocking with me. Real quick, I actually want to talk about kicks and the, dare I say it, consistent success that you and your business partner, Tyriel, have been having with Polymarket. Is this mostly coming from him? He seems to really be on top of this shit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. For the speech markets in particular, but I mean, he's good across the board. But yeah, 100% him.
Is it because he's studying the previous speaking appearances by these politicians and making calls accordingly?
Yeah. So he'll try to like estimate the duration, estimate the duration of the speech, where they're speaking at, what the topic's going to be. He analyzes all of their previous speeches to find the context of the previous speeches, the specific words that they've used, yada yada yada.
Very nice.
Yeah,
and Mr. Yellow got the deviated septum. Mr. Yellow, you son of a gun. Deviated rectum surgery. You cheeky bastard.
Got him.
He got me right there. I didn't read it properly.
Fucking got you.
Wow, Mr. Yellow, making me look like a bozo here. Anyway, Kicks, anything particularly interesting considering you guys have essentially been batting, it seems like 85% plus on the Polymarket bets that you've been making. That's a consistently high percentage for a crypto native platform that's really, readily available to everyone that's listening to this show, for example. Anything juicy coming up? I have to imagine you guys are on top of it.
So we got Trump Wisconsin town hall. That one's coming up. Big yes market.
Tampon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
Why?
He's a yes guy.
70%.
Why?
What? Sorry, why? I don't understand.
Because he's going to call Tim Walz Tampon Tim.
Yeah, he
Is
said
Tim Walz from Wisconsin?
No, he's from Michigan.
Why is he
No,
tampon Tim?
He's from Minnesota, you fucking idiots.
Wow, you're like
I'm dyslexic. Pio's dyslexic. It's fine.
Why is he tampon Tim?
Because he put tampons in the boys' bathrooms in his state.
Oh.
So he's Tampon Tim.
It's a good one, right?
It's a
Rolls
layup.
off the tongue.
Comrade Kamala 3+ times.
That's a pretty good lock.
Yeah, that's good.
Although I think Oh wait, no, it was Vance that didn't say it yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
feel
likes
like
that one.
Alien 5+ times. That's a lot of times.
These are really high.
Yeah, he's a yes man guy.
People are just pricing him saying all sorts of shit.
Oh yeah.
Fentanyl.
I mean the
Border
other
25
markets he
plus
did,
times.
he's hit like he's had multiple markets where he's hit every single thing except for like crypto, Bitcoin, and some couch. There was a market where there was like 13 things he could say and he hit 10 out of 13. It was literally just couch, crypto, and Bitcoin. He didn't say. If you yesed everything else, you killed it. But yeah, these ones are fun. The nice thing with Trump is you know, he speaks for 60, 75 minutes. That can be a little bit annoying if you're sitting there trying to see if you hit, right? But in terms of something hitting on the yes, it's fun. If you're on the no side for a Trump speech, it's fucking sweaty. Because like a yes, you're just hoping he says it. A no, you're not happy till the fucking thing's over. You're just sitting on the edge of your seat. Like,
So kicks would border 25 plus times at no not even be the worst play? Because technically at 65 minutes, he'd have to say this thing every 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I would want to run his last rally transcript and see how many times he said it.
And then, Kicks, I have one other Polymarket question for you. There's a line out there for Thread Guy interviews Donald Trump.
I saw that. That's pretty wild, huh?
Let me see that.
Yeah, it's on Polymarket. I hope Ray's pulling it up. I think it's a 12% chance. I'm very interested to get your thoughts on the rules for it. If you guys missed what happened last night, Thread Guy paid $25,000 to mint 100 of those Trump cards, or 250 of those Trump cards, to potentially get invited to the dinner. So the thing here, real quick though, I want to see these rules. The thing here is it says it resolves to yes if footage of Donald Trump answering at least one question asked by Thread Guy is released by September 30th. So this interview, if they're at that
asking
dinner,
one question.
So remember how Malcolm D. Gods asked them about crypto at that dinner? Would that technically resolve yes?
Yes. So Malcolm D. Gods already executed a yes on this.
Yeah. So I almost feel like you want to take the yes. I almost want to take the yes.
When I minted his original NFT, we didn't get invited for an entire year to Mar-a-Lago. It's not like right away.
I looked into the terms for this one. It looks like it's September 22nd this year is when that's going off.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently scheduled to take place September 22nd, maybe rescheduled at their discretion.
I think he can get to that dinner. That's not like this insurmountable.
What do you mean? He bought it. He's good to go.
No. It's a raffle. No. That's the drama. It's a raffle.
I went and read.
No, I think anyone's a raffle. I think he's probably guaranteed.
Everyone's talking. So I went.
Nick, you want to talk. Everyone's talking at the same time. You just want to talk. Okay.
I went and read the terms last night. I went and looked into this. The website, from what I can tell, I saw Thread Guy's tweets, and he did a space. But what I'm saying is, if you scroll down the page, it looks like you're 100% buying a ticket.
Yeah, I would think so. For $25,000, I think it should be guaranteed. Because it's the same thing with the first one. If you bought any amount, you were in a raffle where you could win all sorts of things, like a Zoom meeting with him and a chance to go to the gala. But if you minted 50, you were guaranteed. Yeah.
Which is what the individual tickets are for a raffle.
Yeah.
But 250 card bonus. Each individual that purchased 250, will also
he's guaranteed to get tickets.
Yeah, will also receive 2 ultra VIP tickets to the gala dinner with President Trump.
And 2 pairs of shoes, gold Trump shoes. That's fucking sick, dude.
So I don't understand that people were saying that Thread Guy didn't get it. I feel like that was just kind of nonsense.
Yeah,
I think it was just Rasmer engagement baiting.
Good old Rasmer. Anyways, Easy asked about the border Polymarket stuff. He said it like 50 times at his last speech.
He just keeps saying it. He said border 50 times. But anyway, to quickly put this got 219K views, so it was a good tweet there. But it seems like he is going to that thing.
Oh yeah, and it's September 22nd. And guess what? He walks in, walks out. When he walks out, he signs all sorts of paraphernalia for people.
Memorabilia.
Oh, okay.
paraphernalia is like illegal things.
Well,
Like,
he may sign some of that too. I don't know what people are handing him. But you could definitely get a word in and he would answer you for sure. 100%. He talked to a bunch of people on the way out.
pretty good bet. They'll just shoot it
You
on.
just also have to get it on camera.
Yeah, if I was Thread Guy, I would just mic up. I would use like the Rode portable mics, mic up, and just hit it with an iPhone. Boom, locked in. Easy money, man. That's not a bad bet. 18 points, right? 18% right now. It's not a bad bet.
No, it says 13.
Oh, 13. Not a bad bet.
Yeah,
I would buy
that's that's a 7xer, 7.5xer.
Seems like something that could hit. That actually has low odds. Now that people are pricing in like 70% on tampon and stuff, this is a more interesting bet. Because it's not interview. All it is like, can you capture
one response
in passing? He could literally just say like, hey, Trump, will you fire Gary Gensler for sure? You know I will. Gary Gensler's gone.
Does Trump need to answer?
Yeah. Answering at least one question. Easy money.
He should just buy this and get repaid.
What do you mean?
Not a ton of liquidity here. I don't even think there's 25K you can buy right now in yeses.
It's still something. Apparently, we just had 8 BoDoggos swept. 8 of them.
Hit the alarm.
Hit the alarm. 8 of them. Look, if you sweep another 8, Nick's taking the shirt off.
I'm gonna go get a deviated septum surgery if you get this based on what everybody's saying here.
Well,
you could live stream it.
I take it off and people are like, he still has a big nose.
Well, Nick loves this idea, which I do too, by the way.
Well, you should never change your nose because that's your calling card.
Yeah, for sure. You could also fake it. You could just pretend that you did it, but actually doing it is interesting if it's going to make drastic life improvements for you.
Like, what was that dancing movie back in the day? Dirty Dancing?
Like with Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, the female actress. Beautiful lady. Self-conscious about her nose, got a nose job. Never got a role again because that was her calling card.
Yeah, you've mentioned that before.
Have I?
Jennifer Grey.
Jennifer Grey. Still looks good.
I'm not a believer of nose jobs. Yeah, it looks like she got a nose job. I'm not a believer in it. I do not believe in it.
Yeah,
oh, damn.
What?
Yeah, so she just looked like every other Hollywood person, basically.
After the nose job?
Yeah.
Well, I just think as soon as you like your face like came out like the way it did because that's like what your face was going to be. And I feel like when you change your face, it's weird. You know what I mean?
I mean, yes, Michael Jackson went through quite a transformation there.
And
then Janet Jackson went through one as well.
Yeah.
And there's a million other people of examples like that, which are pretty ridiculous. It's also people that like Botox is one thing for me that like you end up hooked on it, but like you end up off the, basically you change the trajectory of your face is what happens. And that can't be compensated. I do think like
what about what's that you should get the thing that the guy got. Baywatch, Zac Efron, his jaw. You see his new jaw? You should 100% get that, Nick. You look like a fucking Chad.
I mean, he just took so many steroids. Like, so he's been taking steroids for almost like a decade. And when
I think they said that he got in a really bad accident and he had to get his jaw reconstructed. And he was like, why don't you make it a little bigger for me or something like that.
Well, I didn't know
that.
Pull
it up, Ray. Pull up the jaw.
Dude, I'm on his. So he almost shattered his jaw. He got in an accident. Look at the
car accident.
I mean, he also has a cut on his nose. It looks like he really got fucked up here. I'll show you. This is like
this is him now.
Well, I see this is one form.
Yeah, he looks fucking great, Nick. You should get whatever this is. I bet the doctor's New York or LA.
I mean, I'm sorry he got into an accident. He does
You got
look
a
you think
completely different chin, though, dude. That's like so weird.
This
Yeah.
makes
Do you
me
think he's having
uncomfortable.
more or less sex? Easy.
wicked uncomfortable.
I don't know, dude. The face just really bothers me right now. Like
I
that
think he's
bigger
having
one, too,
more
like that
sex.
center picture right there, where it's like it looks like I don't know, dude. It looks like a grandma bottom.
You throwing
what it
a
looks
punch
like.
at
Some
that? Your
droopy ass
fucking
cheeks.
knuckles would break. Your knuckles would break. You try to throw
I
a
mean,
punch at
dude,
that thing. That's pure
it makes-
steel.
Can we get this off the screen? It like makes my stomach kind of queasy.
Real quick,
I don't know
Diesel
what it is.
93's that's tough. That's a tough one. Diesel 93 just weighed in. He said steroids don't make your jaw bigger. LOL. Pull up Kumail Nanjiani and then tell me that. Pull up Conor McGregor and tell me that. Kumail Nanjiani.
He can sort this out by showing his nuts because we'll know, right?
True.
Isn't that the,
True. That's
isn't
the
that the
first
true?
first giveaway. If they're the size
First
of a
giveaway.
peanut, it's a clear giveaway. It was steroids.
This is
Look-
just from mouth tape. This is you just get this
True. True. True.
from mouth tape. The thing is just going to expand if you just use mouth tape. It's from
14
nasal
days
breathing.
straight of mouth. 14 days straight of a nose tape and mouth tape, and your jaw just chiseled. Just
Yeah.
If we sell
absolutely
mouth
huge.
tape, can we legally make that
The ad?
association?
Yes,
Yeah.
we absolutely
Okay.
we are already doing it behind the scenes. I've already put the gears in motion to sell our own branded mouth tape to get you a jaw like that. Real quick, Ray, pull up Kumail Nanjiani. So it's Kumail space. I think it's Nanjia. This guy was out of shape into his 40s, never worked out into his 40s, and then just decided he was going to cycle up like crazy, do so many steroids. Can we get a before after? Can we type in before after real quick?
But his jaw doesn't change.
It does. Take a look. Take a look. So just look at one of these before afters. Look at the jaw.
Is this Gabriel Haynes?
No, all that you're getting out of this is that his neck
That's
fat
crazy.
Type in the jaw. Type in jaw. Ray. Type in jaw.
Dude, I think Pia's on.
Look at that jaw one. Third one at the top. Third one at the top. There's no jaw change there.
That's him getting thinner. A thinner, like him reducing fat.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally don't think his jaw changed at all.
He
Chat.
needs a nose surgery.
Chat. Let me know if you think that there's any jaw impact. I mean, keep it a hundo. You're talking about injecting a ton of testosterone exogenously.
What is going on here on the screen?
He could be mewing. You guys know about mewing? All the kids are
Yes.
doing it.
The jaw flexing thing. All right. Anyway, real quick hitter that's noteworthy. Robinhood is bringing back Solana. So about
We don't want you anymore, Robinhood. No one trade on Robinhood. Okay, it's like a ex that cheated on you, then wants you back. Fuck off.
Real quick, people are agreeing with Nick. They're saying no change in the draw. I guess I must be wrong. He had a great jaw structure. Never knew it because he didn't fully maximize his physical fitness to just.
It was just cutting out fat, basically,
Wow.
is the main thing.
Wow. Well, out to lunch. Wow. Okay. Robinhood bringing back Solana. This is a year and 2 months after they took away Solana. The reason I know that is because they took away Solana the day that BoDoggos dropped. So that was late June. So exactly a year and 2 months ago, bringing it back. So a lot's changed in 14 months, ladies and gentlemen. People thought it was so over, but clearly we're so back.
It could be a top signal, actually, which is kind of scary to think about, Because didn't they drop them at the lows?
It was definitely near the lows. It wasn't at $8. It was at like 20 something dollars, and then they dropped it and it went down to $17. I remember these numbers. I think it was a
1680 was
1680.
the number that we minted at. 1680.
There you go. It's 30% haircut.
Top signal.
Real quick, Celsius repaid creditors $2.5 billion following the July 22nd bankruptcy. I'm going to go ahead and assume that was not in kind, and that was based on some monetary amount on a certain date or some price on a certain date. but still interesting to see it happen. Vitalik Buterin disclosed $140K salary for his work with the Ethereum Foundation. Ethereum Foundation under a lot of scrutiny right now, given the $100 million annual budget that they have and questions surrounding what exactly, like why exactly that's a thing, and you know what exactly the Ethereum Foundation is doing for Ethereum, because it doesn't seem like they're making price go up at the same pace, and crypto doesn't like that. So that's
well, first of all, it's their token, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's called capitalism. So you know what I mean? You're not a voter. You're not a voter in the Ethereum DAO. So A, your opinion shouldn't fucking matter. B, complete fucking waste of money. This is what, like, you know, DAOs foundations look like. Pretty much looks like what communism looks like, which is that, you know, just money gets just paid out to people that are just fucking around on things they want to do that maybe don't make a big impact.
Real quick, we got to pull up this BoDoggos chart. 3 more swept. Some humongous chinned Chad, maybe
monster sweep, dude.
Himself has swept yet again. So let me see this thing. All right, here we go.
Can you get the pitchfork pattern on this?
We're going to talk to Tensor about some of the things that we need added to the charting on Tensor, because without that spiral or that fan, I don't really think you can properly chart this stuff. I don't know if Nick disagrees with me, but I don't think that you can yeah, exactly. We're going to talk to Tensor because this is unacceptable. We need, you know, we need the fan, we need the pitchfork, we need the spiral. You know, I'm going to put in a new one. We need, like, you know, something that kind of looks like, God, I'm trying to think of like other shapes. I can't even do it. Some sort of, like, you know, heptagon
elliptical pattern.
Yeah. Something like that. So basically people are identifying that most BoDoggos holders are doing steroids and their jawlines are advancing in terms of definition by the moment. So that chart's just pumping right now. Yeah. That's what I think. We got Easy Memory Hold over here at the bottom. If you want to see him, I just put him at the top so you can see. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Easy's a big mouth breather. Look at how long his mouth's been open for. He's working.
I'm deep in the BoDoggos Discord right now. We gave a 4x winner, which I think may have had some positive price action. So they're all excited right now.
Did you guys see the awesome oscillator here? Just crossing over the threshold.
Woo! Ricky Bobby.
That's what I'm talking about. What's a 4x winner?
It's a meme coin shill. I shared it at like 54K, ran up to 300K. So the Discord's been eating, to be honest. I've just been giving a lot of my plays that I find and make swings on. I don't tag at all. It's just like if you're active in the Discord, you only need one dog to participate. But the Discord's been extremely active the last week since we started doing this. We're going to get a little bit more active in there too with some voice chats and some other things. Working with Clemente behind the scenes on some stuff just to get people excited again in there. I mean, it seems to get people excited considering the floor's now back to 3.68, which is great. Yeah, let's, you know, at 5 SOL, we're at a $6.9 million market cap. So that's the short-term goal. After that, 69 million. Clemente, so I texted Clemente, by the way. I said, if we get to a 30 SOL floor, are you down to get a tattoo? And he said, absolutely.
Yeah, that's not surprising at all.
So he's game. That one. He's game.
Well, here, Easy.
We get to design the tattoo. We're going to work with Danilo to design the tattoo. And
if he gets one, I'm getting one too. So we'll design 2. We'll go together. We'll hold hands. We'll make a full video out of it. We'll have a good time.
That's at 30 SOL.
Yeah, 30 SOL. 100 SOL, me and P.O. are shaving our heads. When we get to 100 SOL. Not if, when.
That's light work. Nick, there's nothing we could do to get you to get a tattoo, right? 500 SOL floor?
Tattoos are bad for you, Nick.
You're telling me not to get peer pressured?
Don't get peer pressured.
I think Nick should get a tattoo, like maybe like a neck tattoo.
You have a pure, beautiful body. Don't let these guys corrupt you.
True. You shouldn't put a bumper sticker on a Lamborghini.
Facts. And then you got all that ink just sitting in there. Your immune cells trying to attack the ink. It can't. So then it just forms like a bubble around it, wasting a lot of your immune capacity. It's not good.
It is crazy that tattoo people died 20 years earlier.
What?
Facts. Literal facts, man. It's crazy. Not enough people know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was crazy. When I heard about that, I was like, damn, dude.
It makes me want to get more.
Well, crazy. Anyway, paying attention to that chart, always a good time. At 3.68 Solana floor, no surprise there. So we've seen it go from 2.8 to 3.7 throughout the course of this show. Look at that green candle. That's what happens every single show, ladies and gentlemen. So if you just look at the beginning of the show compared to the end, every single show you're getting a candle like that, which is pretty cool stuff. That's what I'm talking about. We got some tattoos on the horizon. We got some shaved heads on the horizon. Love to see it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. We'll be back tomorrow. We do the show every single weekday at 9 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. Show's available on Apple and Spotify podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. It's an easy listen over there. If you want to take it on the go, listen at 1.5x, 1.25x. That's the best platform, in my opinion, to do it. Also available on YouTube. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely helps us out quite a bit. That's if you want to enjoy a video stream as you listen to the show. And of course, it's available on X platform, Twitter, on Twitter Spaces, X Spaces, or on X platform video. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone.